Clairaudience and the gift of hearing. I just want to speak a little bit about how I've experienced it myself. And, if maybe you've experienced any of these things, maybe your clairaudience abilities. But for me, I've experienced a lot of messages directly from source or from my guides through actual just messages audibly. But I do get a lot of messages through music, through lyrics, through movies, through commercials. And, when you're hearing a message and it's specifically an intuitive message, because not every message you get is from spirit to be seen as such, but it resonates with you in a different way. It sounds different. It hits your intuition in a different way. Or sometimes my guides will just blatantly show me that it is a message in itself. My ears will ring. I think that's a lot of, a very specific symptom people get when they have clairaudience abilities or they're getting, downloads. And one thing I've noticed is when your ears ring, pay attention to what you were just speaking about or thinking about, because there's a message your guides are trying to portray about what you were just focusing on. And kind of with the telepathy thing, when you're around someone, it's a little easier, but having the ability to remote hear conversations is also an ability I've experienced with clairaudience. Hearing conversations while not being in the room, or, hearing when you're near someone, knowing what they want or what they're going to say, and then them saying it. Or, and people might think you're just over there doing this or reading someone's mind, but it's really what spirit wants you to know. And a lot of the times, with spiritual gifts, you're placed around people who are sometimes not the best intended, and sometimes you get those telepathic messages or downloads for reasons. A lot of the telepathic messages I get are warnings or things that I need to know specifically related to my own mission. It's, so if you've experienced any of these things, clairaudient abilities, curious to know what other people's experiences are.